This is obviously, it's very embarrassing. So we cannot translate that to you, otherwise everybody will laugh at us.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. This is like a whole new level of stupidity.
Hello?
Hello?
You hear me now?
I can hear you now. I fixed my microphone.
All right, my friend. Muhammad, how I can help you, Muhammad?
Yeah, so I've been listening to your YouTube channel for about a month, and I always finish the whole 1.5 hour or 2 hours that you've been talking about the religion Islam, and it seems that you are very educated, and I have done some research about you. It seems that you are very knowledgeable about the topic.
Okay.
And I have some, I'm in doubt, so I'm just trying to confirm the things that you have already been saying.
Okay.
And basically, I've been thinking about, I heard that when Muhammad made up the Quran, it never got written down until he died many years afterwards. Is this true?
Correct.
Because I can't.
Correct.
Okay, this is correct.
Yeah. Do you know? But do you know why? Do you know why this happened?
From what I know, it seems that he didn't really give a shit. And
no. You see, in chapter, let us use a good words, the good language. Chapter,
okay, sorry.
Chapter
Excuse
75,
me.
chapter 75, verse number 17. It says, "Inna alayna jam'uhu wa Qur'anahu." Allah said, supposedly, that it is the duty of Allah to collect the Quran and to recite the Quran, not the duty of any human being. This is why, in the beginning, the Muslims, they never collected the Quran, because simply this was really the duty of Allah.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
This is the first time I hear you talking about it as well. I don't
Well, I
know
don't talk about everything I know, my friend. I'm like, you know, like go to the library. Unless you touch the book, you open it, you don't see what is inside, right? So you mention a topic, so we go there. So now, here you notice here that Muhammad is claiming that the one who collect the Quran, it should be Allah. But this is proof Islam to be false, because never the Quran collected by Allah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to reach as much hadith and Quran since I've been listening to you, because every single time I hear you talk, I read the chapter you're giving us, and I'm just like blown away, because right now I'm nearing my 27th birthday, and my whole family is religious, and I don't know anything except Islam. And as I got older and I got more exposed to the internet, and as you said it, you walked for I don't know how many hours to a library to just read a book. When I came, when the internet became very available to me and I started researching my own religion, I felt that this is strange. It's very strange. So I'm just trying to collect as much evidence for myself to make sure that.
How long you are listening to me today?
I listened to you since the beginning of the
broadcast. So you saw what happened with this gentleman before you, right?
Yeah, Angelo.
Okay, what do you think? Let us say if I am speaking to you, not him, from the beginning. What do you think? What is your decision will be after all of this?
It seems that every single thing that you point out is accurate. I cannot deny it, because it's plainly written there, and I can understand Arabic a little bit, but when I go by word for word and I read what's there, it says just exactly how you say it. Some things get lost in translation. It almost seems that somebody is trying to cover up someone's behind, because there are a lot of mistakes.
So what that will lead you, my friend? You are, you are a smart person. You are watching. You are seeing. I never said something without showing proof. Correct?
Yes.
And all is from Islamic website, Islamic translation, Islamic print, Islamic reference. Nothing. I don't use the Bible to prove anything.
Yes.
Okay. So now what you with your you are a grown man, and you know, you are watching for long. Not only this video today, you are watching for long. So isn't it enough after watching all what I showed? Isn't it enough to prove to you that Muhammad, there's no way he's from God?
That's true, but I have a lot of family members who I have discussions with, and sometimes it gets quite heated, and then I try to help others as well, and I try to see whatever I think is wrong or right, and it seems that sometimes they are still trying to, I mean, they're still able to convince me somehow.
Look, like how? Give me an example how they can convince you. Like what?
Like they say that some things are very hard to understand without the tafsir, but when I look at the tafsir, it seems that it's also rubbish. I find it very hard to pinpoint what's exactly wrong, because sometimes they give references and you can interpret it in certain ways because of Arabic language.
I will give you a tafsir. What is your education, my friend?
My education? What do you mean with
like,
education?
You go to school, you know, like, do you have some education?
Yeah, I currently busy with my university.
Okay, so
I have studied other things as well. So this is my third.
Okay, that's
degree.
That's wonderful. So you are a person who went to school. You are not like a, you know, some, with my respect to everybody, some people did not have their chance to go to school, right? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but look with me. This is chapter Qaf, verse number 1. Qaf wal Quran Majid. You said you know a little bit of Arabic, correct?
Yeah, I can understand because I am personally from Morocco, and I'm not from the Arabic part of Morocco. I'm Amazigh, the Berber.
Amazigh, okay.
Yeah,
really,
yeah, the northern.
It says, from his narration on the authority of Ibn Abbas, that he said, in the interpretation of Allah saying Qaf. Qaf is a letter. Qaf, he says, it is an azure mountain overlooking the world, this world, and the color of the sky takes from it. Allah swear by it. Now your family, they say to you, you cannot understand unless you read the interpretation. Okay, this is the interpretation. What we will do now? There's a mountain surrounding the earth, and it's blue, and the sky taking its color from it.
Yeah, this is strange. Exactly how you point out many things. This is also what I stumble upon, and I notice that it's very incorrect and it makes no sense. I don't know what I need to do with this kind of piece of information that somebody spent so much time making this up. Very confusing.
And there is no reason for somebody as a Muslim to lie about his religion, right? I mean, those are scholars, those are not Christians, right?
Yeah, and exactly.
Yeah. So if we go and, you know, have you ever heard of a scholar? His name is Ibn Kathir.
Yeah, Ibn Kathir, I know him. Yeah.
Okay. Who is Ibn Kathir? Muslims, they say, some of them, they say that Ibn Kathir is a very big scholar, but you will notice that the Muslims, when they want, they like Ibn Kathir. When they want, they don't want Ibn Kathir. Have you ever heard of a chapter? It's called Al-Qalam.
Not sure. Maybe I know the what's written inside, but not necessarily the chapter name.
Let me show you the verses. Chapter 68, verse number 1. Have you ever read this verse?
I probably have read it, but sometimes, you know, also when I was younger, I was reading Quran the whole time, but Arabic's not my primary language.
Okay.
So I read it without knowing what it actually says.
Okay. Well, if we go, let us see if we can get the interpretation for it in English. This is a chapter 68, verse number 1. Let us go here. Always take into your consideration that Muslims, they are not giving you a correct, let us say, an honest translation. Ibn Kathir in Arabic is not the same as in English. If we read here, it says, by the pen, apparent, meaning that he's referring to the actual pen that used to write. But here there's a verse before it says, Qaf, and the similar to them from the individual letters that appear in the beginning of the Quran chapters. Has been discussed in length previously, and there's no need to repeat. When you see translator, they say that it's mean he is hiding something. Let me show you what he is hiding. This is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. It says here, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And here you notice how they lie and they fabricate in the translation. It says, نون هو حوت عظيم على تيار الماء العظيم المحيط. Do you understand what I'm saying, or you don't?
Not really.
Okay.
I catch no ball.
Noon is a big whale on the ocean, and he is carrying the 7 earths, as the Imam Abu Ja'far ibn Jurayj he said, ibn Jarir. And then he continue, says Allah, he created Noon, and he made the steam go up, and then from there he opened a hole in the sky, and he made the earth flat, and all of this in the top of the whale Noon. And then Noon, he start moving, so the earth start moving and shaking. So Allah, he decided to put mountains in the top of the earth, so the earth will not move. Where we can find that in the English translation? It's gone. Period.
Yeah, I also experienced this. You are completely right.
Yeah, and here let me show you. If we go to the chapter of Moon, the same chapter we are talking about, okay, which is 68:1. If we go here, this is why you cannot learn Islam from Muslims, because simply, especially if you don't know Arabic, you know, they fabricate, they don't give you the true answer. Read carefully with me. This is Ibn Abbas. Your family, they say to you, you will understand the Quran only if you read the interpretation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let us read together. And from his narration and the authority of Ibn Abbas, that he said regarding the interpretation of Allah saying Noon. Noon, he says Allah swear by Noon. I mean, that's funny. Allah swear by Noon. Why Allah swear by Noon? People, they swear by something bigger than them, more important. Then, which is a whale that carries the earth on its back while in water, and beneath which is a bowl, and under the bowl there is a rock, and under the rock there is a dust, and none knows what is under the dust save Allah. Here, look at look at the honesty. Like, come on. I mean, we know everything, and behind the dust we do not know. Don't ask me, please. That's it. You know. So what is this? This is religion. The Muslims are reading this for centuries, and they believe in it. And now the Muslims, they will try to hide it from you. And then not only that. Okay, are we done? We're not done. The name of the whale is Luwish, not Luwish Farrakhan. This is different Luwish. And it said it is Lotaya. The name of the bowl is Bahamut. And some they say it is Talahut or Liwana. I mean, look how many names already. I mean, they are not sure. And the whale is in the sea called Adwad, and it's like a small ball in a huge sea. The sea is in a Hollywood rock, whereby there's 4,000 cracks. Amen. They knew even how many cracks there. And until now, science could not dive to the deep ocean, but the Muslims, they dive already, and they count the crack in the ground. And then from each crack, water spring coming out from the earth. And it's, are we done? No, we are not done. And it's also said that Noon is one of the name of Allah. Like, what the heck? A second he was a whale, now it's a name of Allah.
I'm writing this down. This is the most interesting bedtime story I've seen past months. I've been listening to you.
Well, my friend, keep listening, and you will hear every day a story. Islam is nothing but a madness. And you know, look, I mean, the story continue, but you see how they hide in the translation in Ibn Kathir, in Ibn Kathir in English we cannot find this. We can find it only in Arabic. So you need to ask yourself, why the one who translated the interpretation, he did not translate? Because it's very embarrassing. This is obviously, it's very embarrassing. So we cannot translate that to you, otherwise everybody will laugh at us.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. This is like a whole new level of stupidity. I mean, most of the time I lay in my bed and I hear your stories and I'm close my eyes, I off my phone, I can hear you talk and I laugh sometimes because it gets so hilarious. But this, the more I keep digging, the more I feel that there is no...
So my friend, you just called Islam stupidity. So why you don't say I am out of Islam?
Yeah, I think I just needed this confirmation.
Okay, so
I think I don't feel Muslim at all. So
can you say I am out of Islam?
Yeah, I can say it. I'm out of Islam, definitely.
My friend, that's beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Very happy for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys, for being here. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and we will see you soon again. Thank you. Take care.